Hello everyone, welcome to the session. Today we are going to discuss grade 10th CBSE poem, A Tiger in the Zoo by Leslie Norris. This poem contrasts a tiger when it is in its natural habitat and when it is imprisoned in a zoo. So let's understand the poem in detail. In the first stanza, the tiger, it moves a few steps up and down in his cage. The stripes on his body are of strong, bright color. But one cannot hear his footsteps because he has very soft feet, like velvet, because of which there is no sound of tiger's footsteps. He is full of rage, but is quiet because he knows that he is helpless here. Moving on to the second stanza. Looking at the imprisoned tiger, the poet is filled with pity. He says that this poor animal should have been in the natural habitat where he would have been lying in the shadows of the tree and sliding the long grass near the water hole. That's how it behaves in the jungle, in the wild. And he would be waiting for some plump fat deer to pass that way. Thus, he would be lying there in the expectation of a heavy feast, but the tiger is in the cage and cannot do so. Moving on to the third stanza. Here, the poet imagines what the tiger would be doing in case he failed to find any prey in his natural habitat in the jungle. He says that the tiger would be growling at the edge of the jungle near some village. There he would be showing his white fangs and claws while moving here and there. This would create fear among the people living in those villages around the jungle. He would thus become a cause of terror for the villagers. Poet here gives a hint that if we destroy the natural habitat of wild animals, and in this case the tigers, they'll be forced to turn their way towards the towns, villages to find their food. Moving on to the fourth and fifth stanza. The poet sees that the tiger is locked in a concrete cell in the zoo. He says that the tiger is confined in a strong cell which is made of strong building material. In spite of all his strength, he now lies imprisoned behind the bars. Very slowly and silently he moves up and down along the length of the cage. He takes no note of the visitors who've come to the zoo to have a look at him. Therefore, he never tries to terrorize the visitors as he cannot attack them. He is helpless. The tiger knows no rest during the day because of those visitors. Even at night, he remains disturbed due to the noise of the patrolling cars which are there to guard the zoo at night. He keeps staring at the brilliant stars with his brilliant eyes. Perhaps he's asking heaven why he has been imprisoned there. Or maybe he tries to divert his thoughts. So that's all about the poem. I hope you've understood it, and if you liked it, please make sure you like, share and subscribe the video. Thank you. Bye-bye.